Hi. Okay, excuse that. I had a request from someone who wanted to see a skull candle working. Uh, also, uh, how I incorporate the sigils into the working of the deities that I work with. So, for instance, I work with, for skull work, Dentalian from the Ars Goetia is a good spirit for manipulation of the thought process. King Paimon is also good, but I would not normally go to Paimon. I prefer Dantalion, and I find Orias to be very good at really hammering home a point. Do you know what I mean? If you really want to get a message through to someone, I like Orias. Orias is quick at working, so it's just, experience and, go with whatever one that, you choose. You don't have to copy this, obviously. So this has been baptized in the target's name. That is essential, but otherwise it's just a skull candle. So I use blessed water or moon water, whatever. Sometimes I bless the water on the Holy Death's altar, but it needs to be, the name needs to be carved, the date of birth needs to be put on it as well. And these are excellent for love work. I mean, mega potent if they're worked continuously. Some clients are very, 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 what's the correct word? Some clients are very, they're very open to suggestions made by me via these skull candles. I've noticed this. It's something that I see often, with regards to clients, that the targets are very receptive. So I'd like to start with some honey because we want to sweeten the person up. So a tiny bit of honey, nothing, too much, because I find the candles don't burn correctly when you do that. Actually, I'm going to use some of this red syrup. It's red syrup that I've added bits and pieces to, specifically for love work. If it comes out, that is. So again, just a little bit. I don't like too much on these candles because, like I said, it affects the burning. So you could use anything that's sweet, basically. So, alrighty. And then I like to put my powders. First of all, I have a Love Me powder. I like that to go on. And then I like to use road opener to get rid of any blockages, etc. And this powder is drawback powder. Now I use this to, if there's been a breakup or you want the person back into your life, then this one is very, very good. Okay, and I have an inspiration. This one is, again, it's to get the person to think of you quite a bit. I should have used an oil, but in this instance I don't need to use it. This specific oil I was going to put on it was stubborn target oil. I like to use that on these candles because a lot of the targets are quite stubborn, but in this instance I don't think the guy is stubborn. One moment. But I am going to use a little bit of Commit to Me oil. Okay. And, excuse me, where is it? Church. I like to use this church dirt. Now, I need to emphasize that this is not graveyard dirt. This is the dirt from the entrance of the church. And I always use this in love work It's not graveyard dirt. Do not use graveyard dirt in this kind of a working, because you'll kill it. It will it will be over if you do that, you know. And a little bit of cinnamon. Okay. And let's have a look. I need catnip for attraction. One moment. So fiddly. And my little catnip balls down, by the way. Sometimes they come in little round balls, so that's how I use them. I would just grind them down, kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, I think we could leave it there. There's obviously more things you could put into it, but that is enough. I have the seal of Orias, a well-used seal, and that will go on top of that. And the person's photograph will go underneath that as well. I've also put the photograph, I've taken a little bit out of the base of the candle and put the picture, a tiny little picture, inside it as well. But just be careful with paper around candles, photographs and stuff. And basically, what I do to call the Orias is I chant the N. I don't know these ends off the top of my head even. Some of them I do. Orias, I just wanted to read out Orias is, description in the Goetia book. You know, obviously, this is from the old grimoires. Original purpose: teaches astronomy, astrology, and transforms men. He can also give you favor with friends or enemies. Color violet, incense is jasmine, metal is silver, planet is the moon, element is the air. Orias is a Marquis, and the N is lyric, mina, Orias, anena. Lyric, mina, Orias, anena. Okay, so what I do is I will take the petition, I will put on the back of it, I will take the seal, and I will put on the back of it the petition, and then I will use a tiny little bit of my own blood, and when the spell is over, I will take the seal and place it over a red candle and burn the seal with the blood on it and the petition on it, and then I will take, in a fireproof container, I will take that outside and I will blow the ashes to the wind. So you're not hurting the deity. Some people think that you're offending the deity, or you're, you know, causing trouble for yourself when you burn the seal. But no, that will be heard on the other side. I can promise you that, one way or the other. You know, it's very, very, very potent when you use blood. I'm not promoting the use of blood, but I'm talking about a pinprick of blood. You do not have to do this. I do this for clients on my, you know, it's me doing it for the clients. I'm not expecting the clients to do it. But I find that offerings have served their place as well. Alcohol, tobacco, you know, paintings if you're artistic, things like that, incense, that kind of thing is good to give to the deity. But for me personally, for very, very difficult cases especially, I like to use a little bit of my own blood, my own life force. I find that I get very, very, very good results that way. And, you know, I'm not creating an attachment to the deity or anything like that. It's simply an offering, and I've been doing this for a long time, so it's just to let you all know. If you do not want to do that, don't do it. Actually, to be honest with you, if you're starting out in the occult, you know, start off very, very, very slowly. Do research and stuff. Don't jump into calling deities and stuff like that. Don't jump into that all, because it's very, I don't know, I just think that you need to take, baby steps through it all, and really, really try and research as much as you can before calling on a spirit, and know exactly how to phrase your petition, exactly how you want it. Make sure that you really do put down on the petition exactly what you want. And yeah, I think that that is the way to go about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, for skull work, you need some incense. I usually like to use the tiny cones, but I don't have any at hand. So I have some stick incense, and so I'm not going to work this candle. I'm just going to show you what I normally do, but I'm not going to actually work it in front of the camera, because obviously it's confidential to the client. So I'm not going to light this. But like I said, you get the incense. This won't light for some bizarre reason. Okay? And you just turn it clockwise if it's a love. If it's negative, go the other way. So we're going clockwise, as in, whatever, make the petition to, state directly to the skull that, you're talking to the subconscious of that person. Let's say John Doe. You will come to me, you will think of me, you will love me. It's only you and I. That's why I actually like clients to send me a little bit of a, like a handwritten petition, so that I can basically say it to the skull, specifically. But I do know what most people want, so I do know how to go about it. But I'm asking Orias to push the thoughts into the head of this person. When they lay their head down at night, that they will feel this, that the message will seep through, that they will understand, they will reach out, they will come forward. You will do this, and I'll just turn it clockwise. I'll just say, John Doe, you will do this, John Doe. And then name the client, for instance, Jane Doe. You are the love of John Doe's life, and you will come to her. You will reach out to her. You will drop all insecurities, and you will love her, and it is only her and her alone. That kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Make it your own. So I know I've done a few of these. The reason for the incense, I've said before on the channel, it acts as a smoke screen, because sometimes people go for readings, and basically the reading can uncover that witchcraft has been placed on you, basically. So let's say, for instance, this person goes for a reading. I use the incense to act, like I said, a smoke screen, so that nothing will turn up in the reading. And I ask the Santissima Morte, my matron deity, to shroud the work, to keep it hidden, so that nothing turns up in readings or anything along those lines, or there's no dreams revealing witchcraft or anything like that. Yeah, I just wanted to make that quite clear, that I like to use a smoke screen. You could use a cigar, you could use even a vape, you could use cigarettes. I like incense, but this incense is absolutely awful. I'm going to have to get some. This keeps going out for some bizarre, strange reason. I'll have to get some different, or else the spirit doesn't like it, one of the two. I'm going to get a different stuff, see if I can get jasmine, and I'll use that. So that really is it in a nutshell. I burn it down, and then once I burn it down, I'll strip whatever I have left, and usually the remains, sometimes I'll put them in a sugar jar for the client, or sometimes it depends on what time of the year it is. A lot of my potted plants, I would use the candle wax. I save the candle wax from the love spells, and they go into my potted plants coming into springtime. So that's probably what will happen with this this candle. Once it goes down, it will end up in like I said, a potted plant, to make the love grow. the bond grow. So that's what we've got, and like I said, I'm going to work this now for the client, and I really like to work these candle spells for a notch of the candle each night. I don't burn that down in one night. There's no point burning it down in one night. It's too much, and you need to get the message seeped in gently. Slow and steady wins the race with this sort of thing. So certain nights of the week I will work on these, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then somewhere in between a Sunday, and never on a Tuesday or a Saturday due to the planetary aspects. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop on, and but at the end of the day, make it your own. The wick is very long. I make these skull candles myself, and I need to chop the wick because it's too long. That's the problem there, but it will figure itself out. But yeah, so also for domination, I put a candle on top of that sometimes if you want extra domination. A gender candle, or a torso candle, or a human candle, what I mean, that kind of thing on top of it is quite effective. I think I've got a few shorts uploaded with regards to those type of workings. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section, and other than that, I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Take care, be blessed, and have a great day.